What's up? It's your boy Ricky Ross, back with another video. For those of you out there who don't know who I am, I go by Ricky Ross, Amazon FBA Germany seller. Been doing this for quite some time, and for everybody out there that's been watching my video, I want to say thank you. Keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing. I appreciate it. And I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the EORI number. Most people call it Eori. So the question is always, what is EORI number? Do I need an EORI number? And how do I get the EORI number? Eori number. So, okay, what is an Eori number? Let's start with that first. An Eori number, which stands for Economic Operators Registration and Identification Number, is a unique identifier that is required for businesses and individuals, okay, engaged in importing goods into the EU. Okay, it's used by customs in Germany. That's Zoll. That's ZOLL, and other government authorities to monitor and track shipments crossing international borders. That's a mouthful right there. I hope I was able to at least explain a little bit what that is. So basically, who is an economic operator? Okay, if you're an FBA or Amazon seller in Germany, you're considered an economic operator because you're involved in the activity of selling products that might be imported into the EU or exported out of it. Okay. So being an economic operator in this context means you have specific responsibilities and requirements to fulfill, especially when it comes to customs and taxation. So for example, for instance, if you import goods into Germany from outside the EU to sell them on Amazon, you need to be sure that this goods clear customs properly. Okay, this is where the Eori number becomes important. As an FBA seller, you'll need an Eori number to import your goods into Germany or any other EU country. Okay, so this number is used by the customs authority to identify you as the importer and to process your goods accordingly. Okay, that's pretty much it. So how do you get the Eori number? So to obtain an Eori number, it says businesses or individuals must apply through the customs website. Yes, and that's Zoll. Or you can, if you don't live in Germany, you just simply have to find your whichever EU country you live in. You must apply for your EORI number through the customs of that EU country, like France, Spain, Italy, and so on and so forth. So that's in a nutshell what or where you can get the Eori number. So we're going to jump into the website, and I'm going to fill out the form, and you guys are going to see how the form is filled out and what you need to fill out on the form. Now, this is only for this form I'm going to fill out is only for those living in Germany. The form, I'm not sure if it's the same all over the EU, but I'm going to be doing the German form. Okay, and the form is also in German, but there's an English PDF file So what I'm going to do is I'll have a link to the PDF file in my description down below, so you can click on it and download it. And if you watch the video, you should be able to also fill out the English version of it. I'll be filling out the German version online, and all you need to do is watch the video, and you can just pretty much fill it out, or fill out the English version by watching the video. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into it. Okay, guys, so I'm on the computer. First, I'm going to take you guys to the website where you can find this form. It's called zol.de. And don't worry, I will put the link down below in the description. So this is the form right here. The form is form number 08708. So if I click on it, it brings me right here. And the other thing I've done is also I also have, let's see, the instructions. Oh, okay. This will be the form in English. So for those of you out there who need this English form, I will put a link in the description for you to be able to download it also. And this is the instructions. So in case there's anything that we don't understand, we can come to the instructions and take a look. All right. Okay, so now let's fill this form out. First of all, click here where it says Neue Zugang, and then you come here, and this is where you put your name. So I'm just going to put John Doe name. Okay, and you can see it's mandatory. And here you put the date when you started your business. So here I'm going to just put any date for now. Let's just put 01/10, let's say 2022. Okay, and here is the Rex form, and that means, or is, the form of business that you registered. And we're going to select the Einzelunternehmer, and the 9 through 10, since we're not GmbH, which is like a corporation, we're not going to fill anything out there, and it's not mandatory, so we skip that. And then here is the land, and please fill this out in caps, because I notice when you fill it out, the land, when you fill it out in small letters, it does give you a warning. So here we put the postcode. Okay, and here we put the city, Hamburg, and here we put the street name. We're just gonna put any street name for now, like I should say, and the house number or the street number. So let's just put 12. And if you know your subsidy or the town, you could put it here. If not, it's not mandatory. You don't have to fill this part out. And here it says the email address. So just put your email address here. So just fill out your email address, and whatever it is, just put it. Here we're gonna put this. Okay, and here we're gonna put a telephone number. Let's click here, and that's line number 19. So make sure you put phone number. I don't know if it accepts the +49, but just try it, and if it prompts you, then you know it doesn't accept the +49. Okay, So this is the page 1 of the form. Up here it says page 2. So just click on 2. And here, line number 20, let's go to the instruction and see what it says about line number 20. So it says, enter the nationality code. Okay, says first of all, it says post office box address. So if you don't have a post office box address, I would suggest that you skip 20 through 24, because if you don't have one, you don't have one. Then we're going to go to box 25, which is place of business accounting. Okay, boxes 25 through 32. But it says, please tick if the place of business accounting is the same as in boxes 12 through 17. 12 through 17 is where we put our initial address. Okay, so we're going to skip this and go to box 25, and we're going to click yes, it's identical for box 12 through 17. So let's see box 12 through 17. This is box 12 through 17. As you can see, this is where we put our initial address. Okay, and we go back to page number 2. So we've filled it out, so now we don't have to fill 25 through 32. And then here we come to what's called the Finanzeamt. Okay, so let's see what our instruction says about box 33. Okay, we go to box 33. It says, enter the German tax office locally competent for the participant. Okay, this English is off the wall. So basically they're asking you to enter your the Finanzeamt office that is responsible for your region. Okay, the name. So like if you live in Hamburg like I do, my Finanzeamt is Hamburg Harburg Finanzeamt. Okay, and it says box 34, enter the federal tax office number of the tax office mentioned in box 33. That number can be found in the database provided by the Federal Central Tax Office. Yeah, they gave us this this web address here, but when you click on this web address, it just takes you to their front page, which is not where we want to be to find that information. Let me see, let's go back here and increase this again. Okay, so box 33, 34. So I'm going to also put this link of where to find your German tax office. I actually found it. So I'm going to send you guys the link. I'm going to add the link to it. It's pretty, I'd say pretty difficult or challenging to find from their website. I had to go through it, but I'm going to add this link also in the description down below, so you guys can find the link to your Finanzeamt or find the office or the Finanzeamt number. So here I was just playing around with it and I put Berlin. So mine is in Hamburg. You have to only do a search for your city. So like mine is in Hamburg. If I do a search here, it then gives me the list of all the Finanzeamt offices in Hamburg, Germany. So here I can then scroll and look for mine. So I see mine is, did I pass it? Yes, I did. This is mine. So the number is 22, oops, it won't let me highlight. Okay, it's 2247. That's my Finanzeamt number. So for example, if you, let's say you lived in, Frankfurt. Okay, Frankfurt. Okay, so you see it gives you Frankfurt am Main or Frankfurt or the Stadt. So let's say Frankfurt am Main. Then it gives you the list. Okay, so this is the Finanzeamt office for am Main. Then you can see the number here. Okay, so let's go back. Let's say it gave us 2. Let's go back and scroll back. Let's say Frankfurt. So the other one is the Frankfurt or the Stadt. So let's see what it gives us here. It gives us a different Finanzamt number. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go back to my Hamburg and get that number again. Okay, Hamburg. So we see Hamburg here. Click on Hamburg and we go to Hamburg Harbor. That's 2247. So I'm going to go back to the form. Oh, okay, it says FA Hamburg Harbor. Okay, so I have to maybe put it that way. FA Hamburg Harbor. So let's try it. FA Hamburg Harbor. Oops. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, good. And 2247 is the Finanzamt number. 2247. Oops, wrong. 2247. So yes, they're asking 35 is asking for the Steuer number. So the Steuer number, guys, is the number that you get from your Finanzamt. Here minus looks similar to this. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 digit number. It comes with a slash in between. So let's go back to the form. Let's see here. I'm just going to put any number for now. So 1, 2, let's see, it's 10 digits. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 digits. Okay. And I think it does allow you to put the slash also. I'm going to see if it does. Oh, yes, it does. So you could put the slash. I don't think it hurts anything in the form. So you can put the slash. And the Umsatzsteuer number, that's your VAT number. That's a number that looks like this. It starts with a DE. So it's DE with 9 digits at the end. So it's DE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So those two numbers are needed. So now we go to page number 3. And here, number 37, if we look at our instruction, we'll go to 37. It says, please tick yes if you consent to your data being published. Others can see your Eori number, your company name, and your company address on the internet. Tick no if you don't consent to your data being published or if you wish to cancel an already given consent. A missing consent does not have any influence on customs activity. So basically, if you don't want your information showing up on the internet, then you can click no. But if you don't mind, you can click yes. Okay. Then Art, the person. Let's see what the instruction here says. And that's, sorry, what page? Okay, that's 38. So we look at box 38. Select from the following codes. 1 is natural person. 2 is a legal person. 3 is an associate. So natural person is the single company, sole trader, freelancer. So we're going to go with 1 in box 38. And 39 says we need to enter a 4-digit code of our main economic activity. Okay. So let's go here first of all and select 1, and then we're going to get the 4-digit code. Let's go back to the instruction, and it says we can get that code by visiting this website. So we're going to go ahead and click open, and this is the website. And let's search, let's see what we can find here. It's a whole bunch of activities. So here, guys, you just need to figure out what you do and select it. I'm just going to go into the wholesale / retail trade here. And I'm looking for anything in a retail trade that's close to what I do. Okay, so here it says retail trade, non-specialized trade. And here it gives me code 47.11. Okay, non-specialized retail sale of predominantly food, other non-specialized retail sales. So I'm going to go with 47.12. Let's see, 4712. Okay, so got that filled out. And let's see, this is not mandatory, not mandatory, not mandatory, not mandatory. So anything that's not mandatory, I just don't fill out. So here, you need to sign your name. So you need to print this form out or find a way to put your stamp on it. But I think I'll just type the name. Let's see, the name here is John Doe. And the telephone number, so like I said, 0049 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Cool. And yeah, I think we're ready. And once that's done, we can now print. Let's see, the form was printed, so we need to see, okay, show printout. Cool. So this is the form. Let's blow it up a little bit. Cool. So you can see I filled the form out, and you can double check it here. And if everything is cool, you need to attach your Gewerbe, like the form says. You need to oh, sorry, here, let's see. Let's go back here, or reform. Okay, cool, here. So it says you need to attach your Gewerbe shine with the form, and then email it to this email address here, which is antrag.ori@zoll.de. So once again, guys, I'm going to be giving the link to I'm going to have a link where you could download the English version of the form, and I'll have instructions also on how to fill it out. Well, I'll also include this instruction, which will also have some of these links that you can click on. So please, if you want this form, just look in the description down below, and the form will be included. The Eori number form in English, and the instructions, which is also in English. So I'm going to include both in the download, so you can download it and fill it out like we did just now. You can watch the video and also see how it's been filled out. Okay, great. Thanks for watching.